Hi, soul family. What? I'm sitting on my patio. Yeah? He has the coolest little sound, my little Pegasus. Yeah, it's okay. You can hang. Yeah. You can hang. Yeah. What? Aren't you enjoying your freedom? No. He does this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm on my patio, and I've got this thing set up, right? This catio with all the plants, and I've got all of my fairy gardens everywhere. And I thought I'm just gonna sit out here and I'm gonna do a quick reading with you guys. Chemtrail galore outside. I'm super tired. That's okay. I gotta stop saying that. All right. So I've got some little bird that's eating one of my cactuses too. And there's a little rat in my corner. I think it's a rat. It might be a squirrel. I'm not sure. But so I've got 2 decks, and I'm going to give you items to choose from. I want to show you first of all these rocks that I find when I'm walking. I'm so excited about these rocks. I don't know if you guys can see all of the crystals inside these rocks, and it's because of the light right now you can't see, but this is druzy crystal. Those little lines are white druzy crystal. Look at this one. That's all crystal. And I need to tell you something about this. See the druzy all across the top? Hold on, Peg, you're fine. And this is crystal. There's little shapes, and when you see these with the light sparkling on them, these are crystals. Little rivers of crystals going through them. This is in a driveway. This is not the driveway. This is the stuff they throw on the yard. Why don't I have that in my yard? Because what I have in my yard, check it out. My whole yard is gridded with shaman stones. See all the sacred shaman stones that I picked up? But wouldn't it be fun? Because I wouldn't even be able to get out of my backyard. I'd be picking up all these rocks. I've got tons of them. So a pile of rocks that for some person, they're just thrown out in the landscaping. To another, you see a crystal. And it's amazing. And there's power in this. There's power in this. This one especially. Look at the druzy. Can you see the sparkling? I don't know if you can see it. That's all druzy crystal. Oh, anyway. All right. So those pile of rocks. It's going at my campsite. It's actually JTC. That's interesting. JTC. That means something to me, and it's a family tree. Campfire smell, and it fits in. Okay, I gotta let my boy in. Okay, are you okay? Like, why are you having a complete meltdown? He wants to be with his big. Come on. Come on, big weirdo. He wants to be with Uncle Finn, but he's I don't know if it's his cousin or what it is, but Finn just loves it out here. He's just chilling like a villain. This guy wants to go in. Look at his big murder paws. Okay, in you go. In you go. All right, go play with your other babies. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have the rocks. We have the catio. You could choose my Master McFinn. He's so happy. My Pegasus, the Divine. Whoops. What else can you choose? Archangel Michael. He just showed up right there. You can choose him. And and you can choose this. I love this. I got this in Idlewild, California. Do you remember? The Great Eagle, Spirit, Archangel Metatron, and the horse. The horse is forward movement and assistance by Spirit. So those are your items to choose from. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So I've got this deck. I can't remember what it's called, but I like it. And then I have my deck that I'm almost completed. It's ridiculous. It's 333 cards, so there's a lot going on. So for those who chose the rocks, what is the message for those who chose the rocks? Okay, so rocks can be earth signs if you want. The crystals. Correct for neutrality. I just heard there's wisdom and good work. There's wisdom and good work. Correct for neutrality, of course. For those who chose the rocks, and I did, obviously, I picked them up. Ooh. You decide the outcome. You're the judge. Or somebody is making a decision. And upside down, take a breather. So they've been taking a breather, but now it's time to get moving and make a decision. So decide what it is that you wish to bring in. Decide the outcome. Or you've been waiting for a decision to be made. And now somebody's at the table about to make their decision about which they prefer, because you see the waiter. What is it that you want? What are you trying to bring into your life? What are you trying to manifest? Neighbors walking by. You make the decision. There's information here that has not been unfurled. It's not been looked at. There's something. Are you going by the book? Is somebody going by the book? Maybe they're looking at something and they have yet to have your appeal. And maybe Spirit's saying, send something, send a message, so that you can factor in the decision that's made, right? The universe says we're at your ready, waiting for your decision. It's also very important that you take a breath. Don't work so much. Like, that's why I decided to do this, right? My camping friend and hiking partner, John, and I are going to take another camping trip out somewhere, and I found a couple really cool places. It's important because I work all the time. So I thought, he's going to come over and look on the computer, look for spots. And I thought, I'm just going to come out here and enjoy this. This is, I love my yard. Look at my yard. Be grateful for where you are until you get where you're going. I'm making, I said, I wish I had my own property, my own home, so I could make a big catio so my cats could enjoy being outside. And I thought, I'll do it right here. I'll love it here until I get where I'm going, right? So maybe you just need to stop working so much and take a little bit of a breath. Look how much work has been done, toiling, right? Maybe take turns, maybe delegate authority. There's other people that can work. It doesn't have to be you all the time, right? Okay, so there's that. So I'm going to go to my deck and see what corroborates. Look at how many I've got now at this point. So I'll have to split it up into two. First message, speak less, listen more. And the message is, I love you like a brother, sister, cousin, or friend. So that is a message that you need to maybe say to someone, or maybe somebody needs to understand. Like my friend John, right? I love him like a cousin, brother, or friend. That's the energy. So maybe that's something that needs to be said. And then this one, I love this one. You should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. And I'll put this down and I'll check, see if there's anything in this deck. Correct for neutrality. So Spirit may be saying that to you. You need to say that to someone, or someone is thinking that of you. You should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. Right? Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the rocks. For those who chose the rocks. I love my prayer flags. And I love that Finn just sits there. I have birds and squirrels and chipmunks that come and eat from the bird seed. And obviously, I have to look up. I keep saying it. I've got to look up and see if it's squirrel poop behind my chair or if it's a little rat poop that's coming and getting. Whoever it is, they're coming and they're eating it in the corner over there. They're like, right on. There's dinner. Spirit says to me it's a squirrel. So he comes, gets his food, and goes over in the back corner. And I clean it out right away every single day because I'm an eat freak and I can't handle that. But they got to eat too, right? And it's cat television for my babies. So correct for neutrality on all levels. That one. 2 drinks in a room is perfect, says the dog. Dog is best friend, loyalty, love, protection, devotion, friendship. All right. Now we're moving on to the next. And the next is the camp candle. For those who chose the camp candle. So illumination. This will be fire, obviously, fire signs, right? So fire signs, for those who chose the fire. They're all my messages, obviously. I take a message from all of them. You'll find your message. You'll know what's applicable to you. Pay attention to how your body reacts. If you get chills, if you get a warm flush, you just know. If there's words that are said, right, that corroborate something, or Finn, what is it? Finn, something's on his little blanket. I hope it's not a grasshopper. They pull in the plants that are all around the edge of the kennel, so I have to be careful. They're eating my water plants, and I've got grass for them, but they've pulled all the grass in. Cat grass. Correct for neutrality. That one. Invest in your spirit. I like this. It's gardening, right? And look what they're doing. They're not ripping something out. They're planting a new plant. First they planted this one, then they planted this one, then they planted this one. So invest in your spirit. I really like it. And the number is 4 and 5 together, which is 9. Which 9 says you've got everything you need, light worker, in order to move forward on your spiritually illuminated path. Stop procrastinating. Start investing in your spirit. What brings your spirit to life? What makes you feel joyful I mean, obviously, I've got plants and rocks all around me, and animals, right? I love nature. This I love. I always have had property. When I lived in Canada, my homes that I bought, my homes, I had big gardens, perennial gardens, and I was so excited to be able to get a stationary place, a home base in Sedona where I could actually have a garden again, right? It's important to me. So that's something that I enjoy doing, but it could be metaphorical, right? It could be symbolic, that you take care of one thing and then you go to the next, and then you go to, it's like there's just a succession of things that are important to you, things that you need to invest in yourself. Like I made my little bus, right? I'm using me as an example because I can't use you, so I'm using me. So I created that little bus, and I've still got stuff to do, but I'm investing in me. It's what I love. It's like what I love to do. So for you, you could be taking classes, right? You could be lessons of some sort. Whatever it is, invest in yourself. Maybe you're investing a lot in other people. Maybe you're investing a lot in what other people think or say or feel. And you need to invest more in what you have to think, say, or feel. Ooh. Oh, 2. Thank your friends and family. X-ray vision. X-ray. X-ray. So X-ray is really taking a closer look, right? It's looking at something that you can't see on the surface. So thank your friends and family for maybe things that aren't things that other people can see on the surface, or maybe things that are, maybe look for the reasons to thank your friends and family. And then the squirrel, I got to show this to my best friend Diane. She sent me a video of a little squirrel that tried to run up her leg this morning, and it ran up her husband's leg. And I said, I had the squirrel coming too, and I saw the squirrel in the mountain yesterday. Squirrel keeps coming, and it's giving you a message of a time frame, which is weeks, a matter of weeks. So then let's go to this side. For those who chose the campfire, so a matter of weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks, this week, weeks. Feels good being out here. My eyes are still heavy. I had extremely, really intense lucid dreams last night. Was up quite a bit, so I'm feeling kind of heavy this morning, and then this weather is like that too. So all the more reason to just kind of take it easy, you know? Toucan and squirrel keep coming up in unison. And toucan is about speech, using positive speech, being careful how you speak. Words are powerful. Be careful what you say, because you're going to manifest what you're speaking, what you're thinking, what you're writing. So there's a little turtle. They're going crazy watching you. So somebody's been in their shell, possibly. Peeking, spying, watching, right? They're going crazy watching you. And then the fox. Some of them I wrote on the wrong side. Isn't that a drag? It's not what you think, it's much better. So fox is the art of camouflage. So remember, this one's sneaky, watching. It's not what you think, it's much better. So don't assume. Fox is also about flexibility and agility and having fun. And the fox says, I like to observe, it keeps me from getting in trouble. So there's that. So then we go to, let's do this. And I say this is water. No, it's air. It's air because of the great eagle. Great eagle. All right, correct neutrality for those who chose that. Wow, that was quick. I like it when it happens that way. Clean up your mess. So air energy. Clean up your mess. So there might be somebody that's an air sign that needs to clean up their mess, or air is words, it's thoughts, it's intellect, and it's asking you to clean up your stuff. And there's a rabbit, there's a flamingo, and there's a squirrel again. So those 3 totems are powerful. Rabbit is creativity, abundance, psychic ability. Scared rabbit, quick movement. Prepare again for squirrel. Get rid of what doesn't work for you, right? Getting rid of what doesn't work. This is a bunch of debris. He's cleaning it up. He doesn't need it anymore. I cleaned out my closets yesterday. I organized. Get things in your yard that you don't use. Go through your stuff. Weed out. Keep what you need, and basically get rid of, donate, give to others that can help. Flamingo, he's standing on one leg. So you've only got one leg to stand on, or you've got those long legs. You can wade deep into your emotional waters, can't you? I'm trying to think of what else. Flamingo totem. I don't know right offhand right now, so I'll add flamingo totem to this reading. And then the number is 7 and 3. which is 10. So an ending, which is making room for a new beginning. So what he's done is he's created something. He's created something and he's cleaning up the mess. So you might have created something, and the fact that you've created it means you can uncreate it, or you can clean up the mess. Or Spirit creates order out of chaos. So he's creating this. There's a bunch of, he snip, snip, snip. You can't see what they're building when they're doing a topiary, right? And then all this mess is all over the ground. It's kind of like when I rearrange things. When I rearrange my house, I pull everything off, everything down, and it looks like a complete disaster. And I looked at it and I said, wow, that's what it looks like. It looks like a mess right before it becomes something amazing. Big animal. I didn't see it, but I saw it from my peripheral vision. Wonder what it was. They probably started to come in here and saw me sitting here. So there's that. So let's see what my deck has to say. This is 333, the Naked Truth. My deck. Hold on a second. I'm not going to take those because... There. Correct for neutrality on all levels for those who chose the bird, the carving, the horse, the Native American. Woo, Queenie. Be assertive. So clean up your mess, right? Ooh, someone needs to say they're sorry, or they are sorry, or you need to say you're sorry. Somebody who's been hibernating, the bear. He's been hibernating. He's been contemplating. Contemplative. Maybe this is bare naked. So be bare naked is be vulnerable, open, expose yourself. Bear. Maybe they've been bearing a lot of weight. They had a lot to bear, and they're sorry. There's something. So it might be that this bear, who needs to say they're sorry? The queen or the bear? The queen needs to be assertive. So maybe it's the queen that needs to say she's sorry to the bear. Interesting. Or maybe the queen is definitely being assertive, and she's acting in her queenly energy, and now the bear's looking at that and is sorry that they made a mess and they need to clean up. This person's acting like a queen. This person isn't doing anything wrong. She came in the upright, right? Ooh. All right, next message. Actually, it was these ones, right? These ones. Whoa. Too many, sorry. For those who chose ivory carving, Finn is so happy in there. He runs downstairs, runs to the door because he knows he's going to go in his kitty condo. He's got 2 levels, right? Actually, he's got 3 levels on the cat tower. 1, 2, and then the floor in the front. If he wants to get a closer look at whoever comes to visit, he just goes in the bottom one. I know Mommy made a mess. See, I made a mess, so I got to clean it up. I'll clean it up right away. Correct for neutrality. That's another thing. Don't let things sit, right? If you realize that something needs to be handled, handle it right away. I have so many cards. I don't want these all over the place. I always do my best readings out here. Outside. I feel better. I connect. I hear. Somebody did some monkey business that they need to correct. Yeah. Yak. I feel like a yak. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Somebody did some monkey business. That's double confirmation, and they need to say they're sorry. So the yak is a mountain bison. They're up high. They're a beast of burden, right? So they've had a heavy load. Remember, somebody had a heavy load. Maybe it caused them to do something. They had something that was bearing down on them. That makes more sense to me. And it caused something to happen, and they're sorry. They want to say, they want forgiveness. And so the queen is fair, right? She's in the upright. She's fair. So she's saying, be assertive, speak. Speak, come forward and speak, right? I'm not going to beat you over the head. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the catio or my babies, I did. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Whoa, that was quick. Just laugh. Just laugh. It's time for some fun. It's time for some joy. It's time to hold yourself back from doing too much. from heavy thoughts, because the number is 14, which is temperance. That's self-restraint. Temperance is like the temperate climate, the temperate, it's like the perfect temperature, right? Temperate. It's moderate. And 1 and 4 together is 5. So prepare for big changes. Something good's going to happen. Something that's going to make you smile. Something that's going to make you laugh. There's going to be a surprise. Look at that. Woo! That's fun. I like that energy. I like that energy. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the catio, the kitty condo, or my babies. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the kitty condo. I can only sit out here in the morning because the afternoon sun back here is brutal. So it's a good time to do this. Ooh, there's a wish right there. Make a wish, make a wish. I have two, and I saw 2 today, so that's good. So I wish for the one and I wish for the other now. Good. I have 2 wishes. Only 2 wishes. Everything else is pretty happy, wonderful. Come on, is there anything in this pile? For those who chose the kitty condo. For those who chose the kitty condo. Too many. My eyes are super sensitive, sorry. I didn't want to be rude, but it feels way better. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the kitty condo. It's a good hiking weather, actually. Went on a really cool hike last night. Found a spot that we need to go to that we haven't discovered yet. We'll be heading up there. This one. They are feeling guilty. And so the horse, that's interesting. So there's a little, and there's a little horse, stuffed totem animal that sits next to my bed. It sat next to my dream cottage. And I looked at it and I said, well, and I know who it represented. And I said, why is that next to my cottage? So I moved it. I moved it away to another spot. And so this horse is feeling guilty. Horse is about forward movement. It's assistance from spirit. But the horse represents, this horse is feeling guilty in regards to something. So this is a bay horse. So you can go to Google, and if I have enough room, I can put it on here. Bay horse totem. There's a specific meaning for that particular colored horse. So they're feeling guilty. Obviously, this reading all goes together. Somebody's feeling guilty. They want forgiveness. They want to say they're sorry. And the Queen says you need to be assertive. Do something about it. You know, you can feel all you want, but you need to act, right? It's like your words don't mean anything to me. Your actions do. And it doesn't help me that you feel that way and don't express it, right? So I have known since the day we met that you were the one for me. Out of all of those, I knew it was you. I knew it was you. And then the final, correct for neutrality. We said Archangel Michael, didn't we? We did. We said Archangel Michael. So rocks, candle, Michael, cage. This one, so which one did I, so if the cat was the one that I added last, we'll do the cat and Michael as the same one. Because I just looked at him and I realized, hey, Archangel Michael's got a bunch of wishes. And one flew by right then. So talk to Archangel Michael. He's making some room for you. He's cutting away some crap and bringing some good stuff to you. He had some wishes stuck to the back of his head. Archangel Michael, he's delivering wishes. He's got the scale of justice out. He's got the sword cutting away what no longer works, right? Cutting through the bullshit. Cutting through the chaos. I like it. One more. Those who chose Archangel Michael or the cats. Crab. They're going to come in sideways. That's funny. Because they're feeling guilty. Because they want forgiveness and they're sorry, but they're kind of hibernating. So they might have a difficult time expressing themselves, and they're being a little cagey. They're going to come in sideways. So they might kind of like come in to test the waters, might kind of take a peek to see what's going on, like gauge your temperature, right? Are you temperate? Is your energy temperate? Is it safe? They're going to come in sideways. That's funny. Oh my God, I love it. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the cats and Michael. These are all mixed up, which is good. I like using my own deck. Oh my God, it's been so long, you guys. How long have I said I needed to use my own freaking deck? Finally. Okay, so there's a little mouse, and the mouse says, pay attention to the details. There is someone, he or she, that are not free. They are attached to something or someone. So there's something, remember Michael said he's gonna cut cords? He's gonna cut through the bullshit. So ask for divine intervention. Ask Michael to use his sword and his scales of justice to cut through the bullshit, because they're not free, this little mouse. This little mouse that keeps coming in and eating my food in my corner, right? The food that I deliver to the birds, this little mouse comes and eats, or the squirrel, because they say a squirrel is a rat with a tail. But they're not free. They're attached to something or someone. So it's not healthy. They want away from whatever it is. And Michael's there to tip the scales of justice, right? He's got wishes. So the very first message that I'm getting is your intention. What is your intention? Remember the very first message? That's how I do my readings. They always wrap right back around to the very beginning reading. And it's, what is your focus? What is your intention? What is it that you want? Because that's the first step. I want this to happen. I want my own land. And there comes a little red finch. Great deal of sudden activity. Happy little bird, right? I want my own land. I want the love of my life. That's what I've asked for. And I'm asking for divine intervention. So maybe you need to ask for divine intervention. And then the message again, look at this. Look at the twins. Wow. Too aggressive, slow down, somebody is saying. That's so interesting that there's twins. Or you need to look in the mirror and recognize something. He or she is not free. They're attached to something or someone. So like I said, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a job. It could be a situation. It could be a group of people. It could be a substance. It could be negative thought patterns. They're attached. They need help, right? Pay attention to the details. Mice are, that's all about pay attention. But then the message, too aggressive, slow down in regards to something, maybe to what they're attached to, right? So ask Archangel Michael to help you detach. I want to get more clarity on this. I can't remember which side I was at. I want to get more clarity. Let's see what comes up. They are sincere. They are sincere. So maybe if you are concerned or somebody's concerned about making, like the one that wants to apologize, the one that's sorry, they are sincere. They're not sneaky. They're not a rat, like a bad rat. Rats are smart too. Know that? They know how to get out of a sinking ship. So there's a message for you. Time to get out of the sinking ship that you're attached to. There's the message. All right, that's it, you guys. 28 minutes. That's actually perfect timing. I like that. And look, I need to show you when I go to get up. I want to show you my man. He's so damn cute. I can't stand it. Hi, Fenner. What's interesting is Finn doesn't play like the other cats, except for when he's in here. Watch what he does. This is to give them sneaky privacy. Hi, Fenner. See if he does it. Hi, Ben. Hi. Hi. Normally he won't play with me like the other cats, but here he likes to play. Yeah, he gonna play? Yeah. Kind of only when he's on this tower. You're so silly. You're so silly. Hi. Hi. Are you having a nice little siesta? Are you? Yeah. It's pretty cool. He does not feel caged. This is like where he wants to come. He's like, this is my freaking sacred space. This is his fort. And I get it, because I would love to live in a fort. Look at this. Isn't this fun? When they're starting to come back. Everything got just mushed when it came to winter time, but see how, oh, I've got roses coming. Yay! These are Liger's roses. I have rosemary there because mosquitoes dislike rosemaries, if you didn't know. I mean, yeah, rosemary. So there's their cat grass, right? That's just to hide that yuck. But see, he can see there. They can come along in here. And then from the road, it's pretty stealth. And when that fills out, it'll be even more stealth. It's fun. All right. Off to work for me.